We're gonna look for some comments today. I know there's got to be so many comments that were, oh, actually, there's one on the ground. I guess it fell off of here. Let's read it. I got so many comments yesterday, by the way. So, thinning vertex, I just don't see the problem, do you? Was the video. Dan Bobs and Green Parrot also, both had a comment on this, so let's read them. Dan Bob said this, quote, "Would you ever get a tattooed hairline? They seem to be getting more popular rather than opting for the hair transplant." And then Green Parrot went on to say, quote, he was responding to Dan saying, quote, "I bet this is something that he would never do," end quote. So I like that. And Green Parrot, you know me too well, of course. That is true. I would never get a tattooed hairline. But I do want to talk about this. I've mentioned this a while back about this whole concept that you can do this. Now, keeping in mind where you're seeing when you see me walk around in nature. This is a place called Cool Springs. It's a business development about 20 miles south of Nashville. But when I do drive to Nashville on the main interstate on 65, for years now, there's been a billboard with this guy who it shows him clearly, you know, like Norwood 5 status, and he's bald on top. And then the next side by side or whatever, it shows a guy like where it appears he's got a Norwood 1 hairline, but that it's buzzed down to like a number 1 or 2. And it says something like from bald to cool. So from bald to cool. And just for me driving by seeing that marquee up on the roadside there, the billboard, I guess is what I'm supposed to say, billboard. Just for me seeing that billboard, I figured out what it was. I was like, oh, I get it. So what you do is, for the rest of your life, you commit to shaving your head, and then the tattoo pigment makes it look like you've got a buzz cut. So it's interesting. You have to shave your head to make it look like that you got a buzz cut, which is that, you know, black or brown or whatever color hair starting to go through. So as long as you shave your head all the time, every day, it will always look like you've got. So I mean, I get it. Clever idea, you know, for someone who is that eager and desperate to, you know, do something about the appearance of their hair, if they lose their hair. So I get it. I'm almost amazed it took this long for someone to invent that. But no, I would never do that. As Green Parrot said, why would I never do it? Those of you who have been subscribing for a while, you know the answer why I would never do it. Because fundamentally, I personally, I'm not worried about my hair loss. I don't care. So anything I can do that I would consider extreme, I wouldn't do. Even now, as I'm wrapping up, I've only got, what, half a month left of doing the rosemary oil and argan oil and the pumpkin seed oil. Even then, I'm doing it only for this video series. If it weren't for this, I wouldn't be doing it. I just don't care. So, for me, anything to, I don't know, cover up my hair loss is a problem for me, fundamentally. Now, if other people want to do the tattoo thing, let them do it. But even then, I'm thinking, okay, so like my hair is like dark brown. So let's say that by the time I'm 65 and I have no hair on top at all, but then I continue to shave my head and I just have this perfect black hairline, it's not going to make any sense. So I already see definite issues with that. But even then, I'm not worried about that. So no, I wouldn't. But it is interesting that some people care that much about it. But just think about that though, like a tattooed head. Don't you already see the issues with that? Like, it's clearly only gonna almost work for like maybe a decade, and then you'll be known as the guy who's got a tattooed head. And it's not like you can grow hair to cover it up. That's the whole reason you got it. So, thanks for asking. But if it can all be considered any kind of extreme way to cover up hair loss, I'm just not interested. I'm all about embracing hair loss. So, but if there's anybody out there who's had a tattooed hairline, let me know about it. Let me know how it goes. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that is what everyone should do. I'm just fundamentally opposed to stopping my hair loss, especially beyond this video. So I'm actually very excited because I've got like 2 more weeks and then I can stop doing the oil in my hair if I want to. I just so don't care about my hair loss.